Hello grade 5, how are you? I hope you are doing better. Before is Teacher Dominic, and today I'm going to teach you about social studies. And our main topic is about the contribution of missionaries in the establishment of relationship between Tanganyika and European up to 1961. Then we need to know the concept of missionaries. Missionaries were the people who sent by the church to an area to carry on evangelism activity or any other activity like education or hospital work. But also missionaries were the second group of agents of colonialism who came to Tanganyika during that time. Example of missionaries who came to Tanganyika were Dr. David Livingstone, Johann Clough, Johann Lebman, Bishop Steve, and Father Anton Horn. So those were the agents, were the missionaries who came to Tanganyika. The following are the objectives of missionaries. First was to spread Christianity. So the first objective of missionaries was to spread Christianity. Why to spread Christianity? This is because before the coming of those missionaries, Africans, they had their own gods. So they worshipped their own gods. For instance, some Africans, they worshipped waterfalls. Some Africans, they worshipped animals. Some Africans, they worshipped big trees. So Africans, they had their own religion. Then Europeans, they came to spread Christianity, to change African into another new religion, which is Christianity. The second objective was to translate the Bible from English to vernacular language. Remember, the Bible was written in English language. So in order Africans to understand better about the new religion, it was supposed to know about the language which was written there. So missionaries, they came to change that language from English to vernacular language. And also they changed from English to Kiswahili language in order to spread or to facilitate the spread of the word of God. Another objective was to soften the hearts of Africans. How to soften the hearts of Africans? This is because Africans, they believed in their own gods. So Europeans, they came up with that new religion which was about the God or the living God. And also they taught Africans about to forgive when they commit, when they do anything that is bad. So according to the word of God, they told that Africans must repent their sins. Hence make Africans or the hearts of Africans to be softened because of the word of God. But another objective was to stop slave trade. Remember, slave trade, it's about selling and buying human being as commodity in the market. So one among the reasons that led to the abolishment of slave trade was the religion factor or the religion reason, which was brought by missionaries here in Africa. So missionaries, they contributed much in the establishment, in the abolishment of slave trade in Africa. Then, after that objectives that led missionaries to visit Tanganyika, let us look the contributions of missionaries in the establishment of relationship between Tanganyika and Europe up to 1961. The first contribution was they converted many Africans into Christianity. Remember, as I told you, Africans, they added their own religion. So after the coming of missionaries, most of the Africans, they changed their language into a new language, which was Christianity. Till today, we can see some of the Africans, they worship through Christianity religion, and other they worship through another religion. The second contribution was they softened the hearts of Africans. How the hearts of Africans were softened. This is because it was just through the word of God, which was preached by the missionaries, that Africans were supposed to follow the commandments of God. So through obeying the commandments of God, most of the Africans, their hearts became softened. Another contribution of missionaries was they paved the way for colonialism. So missionaries, through the word of God, they paved the way for colonialism. And remember, colonialism is whereby a strong state control a weak state in all spheres, politically, economically, and social. So one of the reasons that led to the establishment of colonialism was the work that done by missionaries. Another contribution of missionaries, they led or they contributed to the growth of Kiswahili language. How the growth of Kiswahili language? This is because when missionaries came in Tanganyika, remember one of the functions that they did, they changed the Bible from English to Kiswahili or to vernacular language. So they used Kiswahili to spread the word of God. When they would just see moving from one place to another, they use Kiswahili as one way of communication. So through doing so, they led to the spread of Kiswahili language here in Tanganyika. Another contribution was they introduced keshi crops. Remember, keshi crops, these are crops that are purposely for selling. So most of the keshi crops that we have in Tanzania now was brought by missionaries. Example are sisal, coffee, tea, and cotton. So those are some of the keshi crop that was introduced by missionaries here in Tanzania. But another one of another contribution of missionaries here in Tanganyika was they built schools and health centers in our country. So mostly, or some of the health centers or schools were constructed by missionaries, and this led some of the Africans to get health services, but also to get education. By saying so, let me wish you all the best, and make sure that you visit our website, download the assignment, and you're supposed to do it and submit to the school. Thank you very much.